Welcome. This is City Yoga. I'm Luke, and this will be a 15-minute all levels yoga flow. We're going to go ahead and begin in pose with child. So just start by coming down to your knees. Just shift back towards the back of your mat. Allow your knees to separate and bring your big toes together. We're going to walk the hands forward and slowly shift the hips towards the heels. For the moment, keep the arms lengthened, extended out in front of you, fingers spread wide. Press down through the palms and just gently sway your ribcage side to side. Beginning to inhale and exhale through the nostrils. You're going to come back to stillness. Gently push your shoulders back, engage the belly. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, just allow everything to melt down into the mat. So bring your forehead down, draw the elbows down. And start to walk both hands over towards the right side of your mat. And if it feels okay, you can extend the left hand on top of the right, tuck the chin, maybe gaze underneath that right arm for a deeper stretch. You're going to come back through the center, travel the hands over to the left, stack the right hand on top this time, and gaze underneath the left arm. As you inhale, come back through the center, sink back, draw the forehead back into your mat, relax the shoulders. And just bring your awareness to your breath. So take a nice big inhale through the nose, and then slowly sigh it out. Take an even bigger inhale through the nose. We're going to pause, see if you can plug the shoulders back, and then sigh the breath out. We're going to gaze forward towards the wrists. On your next inhale, shift forward, bringing your hips to the wrists and floating the feet. Engage your belly. As you exhale, sink back into your child's pose, bringing the hips all the way back towards the heels. Gazing forward again. Inhale, glide forward, lower the hips, lift the heart as you press away from your mat. On your exhale, rounding back into your child's pose. And gradually transition up to your hands and knees. So you're going to shift up to all fours. Place the hands underneath the shoulders, hips above the knees. Slowly lower the belly, gently pushing your shoulders back. As you round, try to claw the mat and tuck the tail. And again, inhale, turning the elbows in, pressing the shoulders back. And on the exhale, rounding through. On your next inhale, tuck the toes, lower the belly, shine the chest forward. And on the exhale, start to round, lift the knees, and then press the hips up. So lengthen your arms out in front of you, bringing your ears inside your shoulders. Start to slowly pedal the feet out, allowing your hips to rock from side to side here. And come back to stillness. Lift the heels as you breathe in, pressing down as you breathe out. And twice more. Inhale, raise the heels. Exhale, lower, clawing the mat with your fingers. Raise the heels, hold the breath, and pause. Engage the belly. And continue to hold the breath as you draw your knees all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes. And on the exhale, sink back into your child's pose. Soften the elbows back into the mat. Walking the hands forward, we're going to move on to our fingertips, but stay in our child's pose. So claw the mat with the fingers, stretching through the wrists, and then soften the shoulders back from the ears, creating space for your neck. Next, begin to draw the belly in, And tuck the tailbone under and start to round forward until you're back in tabletop. And bring the hands underneath the shoulders. And step the right foot behind you and push back into that right heel. And gliding forward, float the right leg, curl the toes in, square the hips and extend the left hand. And options to stay here. And so in your practice, the left hand can extend to the side. Engage in the belly, softening the shoulders. If it feels okay, the right leg can extend out to the side as well. As you inhale, come back through the center. Exhale, come undone. And switching sides, draw your left foot behind you and push back into the left heel. And shift forward, float the left leg, flex the foot, dial the toes down. As you gaze down, reach your right hand out in front of you. If it's in your practice, draw the right arm out to the side. So keep shining the chest forward. If it feels good, that left leg can extend as well. Inhale back through the center, and then the exhale, come undone. Coming back to your hands and knees. Slide the right foot forward. And if you have space, inch the left knee back and place both hands inside the right leg. And shift forward and sink the hips. Lift the heart. Breathing in here. And as you exhale, shift back, lengthen, straightening the right leg, and bowing forward. And again, inhale, glide forward. See if you can draw the hips a little bit lower. And the exhale, shifting back. On your next inhale, glide forward, tuck the back toes, and pick up the back knee. And just start to shift back and forth on the ball of the left foot. You're going to heel toe the right foot into the center so that both of your hands are framing that right leg. I'm going to hold this lunge. Maybe see if you can draw the hips a little bit lower and peel the chest away from the ears. So draw the shoulders back from the ears, glide the chest forward, and anchor the left hand, engage your belly, and twist to the right, extending the right arm up. Take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, draw the right hand down. Slide the right foot back to join the left and press back into your down dog. And join the knees back into your mat. And stepping the left foot forward this time. Just place the hands inside of the left foot and sink the hips. Inhaling here. On the exhale, we're going to rock back and lengthen the front leg. Inhale, gliding forward, lowering the hips. Exhale, shifting back. On your next inhale, shift forward, tuck the back toes and pick up the back knee. So begin to rock back and forth on the ball of that right foot. And we're going to heel toe the left foot into the center and framing the left foot in your hand, sink into a runner's lunge. Peel the shoulders back and press the chest forward. Once again, plant the hands. Slide your left foot back. This time find yourselves in a plank position. So option to come to your knees for plank. Draw back your shoulders, draw in your elbows. And when you're ready, start to lower down. And we'll keep the hands underneath the shoulders here. Maybe push the shoulders back a little bit more to lengthen your neck. Draw your elbows in towards the ribs and claw them out with your fingers. And as you inhale, begin to lift. And the exhale, slowly lower. Again, inhale, lifting. And the exhale, we're going to lower. Pause here, engage the belly. Let your knees and thighs lift away from the mat. Press the shoulders back and bring your elbows in. Slowly lifting the heart away from the mat. And then maybe hovering the palms off of the mat. So keep pulling the elbows in. And then gently press the elbows up. And peel the shoulders back from the ears and see if you can lift just a little bit higher on your next breath in. And as you exhale, release down. Tuck the toes. As you inhale, push yourselves up and away from the mat. Exhale, pressing back into your down dog. So you're drawing the hips back up towards the ceiling. And keeping your arms nice and long. Maybe allowing the fingertips or the thumbs to face towards each other and the fingers to face forward. As you gaze forward, begin to walk your feet up to meet your hands. Allow your knees to soften. Relax the shoulders. And slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. We're going to roll the shoulders up to your ears and draw the shoulders down into your back body. So coming into your mountain pose, allow the palms to face out and peel the shoulders down. Slowly inhale the hands up towards the ceiling, draw the palms together. On the exhale, move your hands to heart center. And again, inhale, reaching up. Now take, bring your hands up. Let's heel toe the feet together, allowing your toes to touch. Take a nice big breath up. Let's try to soften the shoulders, through the toes. Go twist to the right side. Inhale, come back to the center, holding the exhale. On your next inhale, extend the arms overhead, peel the shoulders down into your back pockets. And exhale, fold, tuck in the chin. And again, hips lower, heart lifts, breathing in. And folding as you breathe out. And slide the hands up the shins, come up halfway, flattening your back. And then forward back down. I'm going to keep the knees softened, draw the belly in, and squeeze the thighs together. Jet plane the hands behind you, pulling the shoulder blades towards each other. Let's begin to spread the fingers. And draw the arms out in front of you, pressing the hips back. And gradually bringing the belly up away from the thigh as you lift. Plug your shoulders back into their sockets and sink back into your imaginary chair. Allow your fingers to shoot out. And peel the shoulders back. And then hook the thumbs together. Inhale all the way up into a back bend, pressing the hips forward and drawing your shoulders into your back pocket. On your exhale, bring your hands back to heart center. Sink back into your chair, squeezing the thighs together, and take a twist to the right side. And try to press the thumbs towards the center of the chest. Inhale, extend the arms back up towards the ceiling, keeping the palms together, engaging the belly. On your exhale, sink down into your chair, twisting to the left, and pressing the thumbs towards heart center. I'm going to stay in our low chair. Inhale to the center, and exhale forward, releasing the hands down. Allow your feet to separate away from each other, and then start to draw them out even wider so they're wider than your hips. We're going to soften the knees, take our peace fingers around the big toes, and start to lower the hips. Gazing forward as you breathe in, maybe dialing the elbows inward. On the exhale, we're going to fold and round, bend the elbows outward. Once more, inhale, sink your hips. Exhale, rounding through the spine. And release the hands, shuffle the feet back together into more neutral position, soften the knees. I'm going to pause here. And just shake the head yes. And shake the head no. And then reach around for the opposite elbows, keeping the knees soft, and gently swing your upper body side to side like a rag doll. So continue to hold onto your elbows, bow the head, and then slowly roll up. So still holding opposite elbows, we're going to draw the forearms towards the ceiling, frame the ears inside the shoulders, standing up tall. Allow your shoulders to soften down and engage your belly. You're going to soften the knees and just fold down towards that right side. And circle all the way up on the left. Releasing the shoulders into your back pockets. Fold down towards that left side. And circle up, coming on the right. So once more to each side. You're going to inhale at the top. Exhale as you fold. Inhale to come up. Exhale to fold down. As you come up, inhale the arms overhead, releasing the hands, extending the fingers, relaxing your shoulders. On your exhale, fold all the way down again. Draw the hands to the shins and press the chest forward as you breathe in, folding forward as you breathe out. Draw the hands behind you as you inhale, coming up to a flat back. You're going to interlace the fingers and pause. Try to press the shoulder blades together. Try to kiss your palms together. And when you're ready, soften the knees and fold forward. So bowing the crown of the head towards the mat and draping the arms overhead. So if this is tight in your shoulders, soften the elbows or bring your hands to the lower back. If your fingers are interlaced and you're on a deeper stretch, you can bend that left elbow, lower the left shoulder, and gaze towards the right shoulder. And come back to neutral as you inhale. Bend the right knee as you exhale, gazing towards the left. As you inhale, come back to the center, release your hands to your low back. Exhale, release the hands all the way down. Soften the knees. Inhale the hands all the way up towards the ceiling. Draw the palms together and exhale your hands to heart center. We're going to anchor the left foot. Draw the right knee up. Flex the foot and take the right knee out to the side. Let's come back to the center. Let's see if you can maintain that length in the spine by drawing your shoulders down and back. Continue to flex the right foot. And then release it down. Right foot joins the left. Take the arms overhead as you breathe in. Shift the weight into the right leg. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center. And float the left knee up. I'm going to press down into that right big toe. Peel the shoulder blades together. Flex the left foot. And just slowly draw it out towards the side, if that's in your practice today. Foot down, interlace, hook the thumbs together again, engage the belly, and press the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Slide your shoulders down and back, suck the belly in some more, and then push your hips forward. Looking up if it's okay with the neck. As you come back to neutral, just release the hands up towards the ceiling. And continue to spread the fingers, plug the shoulders down, and engage the belly. Take a nice big inhale. And you exhale, open the arms to the right, twisting to the right. Inhale, reaching up towards the ceiling. Exhale, twisting to the left. And again, inhale, reaching up. And then exhale to the right and hold. Float the right heel. Maybe float the right knee up and flex the foot, holding here. And we're going to bring both hands around that right knee. Draw the knee up and try to maintain that length in your spine. Pressing your shoulders down and back. Flexing the right foot. And then slowly releasing the left arm out to the side and bringing the right knee out to the side as well. And we're here for 3, 2, and 1. Option to come undone, release to your mat. We're going to transition to a tree pose. So we want to place that right foot either above the knee, below the knee, maybe on the calf. You want to draw the hands to heart center and fix your gaze. So that right foot can be anywhere, as long as we're avoiding the actual knee joint. So grow back to calf. And options to take the arms overhead, or keep them at heart center, or maybe goalpost the hands and expand the chest. Draw your hands back to heart center and slowly come undone. I'm going to release that right foot down. Take a big inhale as you reach up. Fold forward as you breathe out. Take a half lift as you breathe in. Folding as you breathe out. And inhale, extend the arms overhead. So preparing to twist to the left. Take an inhale, hold the breath, relax the shoulders. Twist to the left side as you exhale. We're going to pause, pick up the left heel. Notice in your practice, drive up the left knee and flex the foot. We're here for 3, 2, 1. You're going to bring both hands to the left knee. See if you can draw it up a little bit more. Continue to flex the foot. When you're ready, draw the right arm to the side, bring the left leg out to the side. And then make your transition into your version of tree, whether that left foot is placed above or below the knee. And allow the knee and hip to open. We're going to ground through the right foot. We're going to fix our gaze and bring our hands to heart center. Once you're stable, option to leave your hands where they are. We'll draw them up towards the ceiling, maybe softening through the elbows and relaxing the shoulders. So anchor through the right foot, engage through the belly, and slowly inhale your hands back to heart center. On the exhale, come undone, release that left foot down. And take a nice big step back with the right foot. I'm going to start off with both of our legs extended. So take a nice wide stance, both knees are straight. I'm going to tee the arms out, soften the shoulders down, and ground through the back heel. Begin to shift your left hip back. And pause here, soften the shoulders. Take the right arm up, not up all the way, just reaching up at an angle. See if you can hinge forward a little bit more. And then tilting down, let your right hand move towards the right shin and stack the left shoulder on top. Reaching our left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Maybe that left arm comes over the ear. We can engage the core a little bit more by floating the right hand off of the right shin, maybe drawing it alongside the left. Wherever you are, slowly come up and just turn everything over towards the back of your mat. Tee the arms out again, soften the shoulders, shift the right hip back. I'm going to tip that left arm up. Inhale, reach. On the exhale, folding, finding your triangle. Stack the right shoulder over the left. Plug the fingers up into the ceiling. Allow your shoulders to peel back as your chest presses forward. And slowly come undone. We're going to release back up, extend the hands, spread the fingers, and flip both your palms over so your shoulders draw down towards your back pockets. Anchor through the right foot, and then sink into the left knee. We're going to point the right palm down, and release it all the way down to that right leg and reach the left arm back. So try to maintain the bend in that front knee and keep the length in your back leg. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Maintain your warrior 2 legs. So the bend in the front knee. Left arm reaches towards the ceiling. And if it's in your practice, that right arm can reach back. Let's inhale, both arms overhead. Draw your shoulders down. On the exhale, extend both hands forward. And peel the right ribcage up towards the ceiling. If you need to, that left elbow can move to the knee. Extended angle. So gently pressing the shoulders back and spiraling the chest up. Options to sink a little bit lower. I'm going to windmill up to warrior 2 and pause here. Sink into that left knee. Look over the left hand. Just think about spreading the mat apart with your feet. Softening the shoulders towards your hips and rolling the right hip back as your left knee presses forward. Engage the belly, tuck the tail, see if you can sink a little bit lower. As you inhale, straighten the front knee, turn everything towards the front of the mat. So now your right foot faces forward. I'm going to flip the palms over, draw the shoulders down. Let your left hand come down, sink into that right knee, and reach the right arm back. So keep grounding through both feet. Upright the torso, allow the right hand to shoot up towards the ceiling. Extend the left hand towards the back of the mat. And peel the shoulder blades together, creating length through the neck. I'm going to draw both arms overhead, softening the shoulders down. And then you extend both hands towards the top of your mat. Peel the left shoulder back. And draw the right elbow to the knee. Keep spiraling the chest open. And straighten the front knee. That right hand can stay on the shin, or it can come up alongside the left. And we'll hold for 3, 2, and then gaze down on 1. Soften into that right knee and bring your hands on either side of the right foot. Let's pick up the back heel. Step back to plank, and then slowly lower down. You're coming all the way down to your belly. And take a few resting breaths here. So draw the forehead down, extend the arms back. And start to draw your shoulder blades together, lifting the head away from the floor, lifting the heart away from the floor, pulling our shoulder blades towards each other. Try to extend the arms, engage the belly and start to point the toes. And on your next inhale, just try to lift everything up off the mat. So allow the shoulders to pull back, allow the arms to lengthen, shoot the fingers and the toes towards the back of the mat. Keep drawing the belly in, maybe seeing if we can lift a little bit higher. And then just gradually come undone, bringing the hands forward. Just create a pillow with the forearms and rest the forehead. Let's go ahead and bend both knees. And flex the feet. Start to slowly windshield wiper the knees side to side here. And come back to stillness. So we're going to let just the right foot come down and extend the right hand forward. Come onto your fingertips, lifting the heart away from the mat. So claw the floor with the fingers, lift the heart, reach back towards the left leg if you can, take the foot, or just extend the arm back. And engage the belly and lift the heart away from the mat. And options to bow the head and float the right leg as well. And if you want to add intensity, you can extend the right hand. And we'll lift and hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Release the arm and leg. Keep the bend in that left knee. And instead of reaching the right hand forward, you're going to take it out on an angle. So extend it out diagonally. So you're walking your right fingers out at 45 degrees. Bring your left hand in line with the heart, underneath the shoulder, and roll onto your right hip, allowing that left foot to cross over. And take an inhale here. And the exhale, roll them back to your stomach. This time we're going to bend the right knee and extend the left hand forward. So cupcake the left fingers, bring the heart away from the floor, and then start to reach back towards that right foot with your right hand. I'm going to draw the belly in and lift. Options to float the left leg. Options to extend the left hand. And just slowly come undone. Now keep the right knee bent. Draw the left arm out on an angle and bring the right hand under the shoulder. When you're ready, roll it onto your left hip. And you're slowly rolling back to your stomach. Just bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Plug the elbows in. As you inhale, begin to lift, pressing all the way back up to tabletop. I'm going to shift onto our hands and knees. Go ahead and widen the knees again. Bring the toes together. And move the hands slightly forward of your shoulders, spreading the fingers nice and wide. And rolling back or sinking back towards that right heel. And shifting forward towards the left wrist. Pausing at the top. Sink back towards your left heel. And round forward towards your right wrist. And pause here, come back to neutral. Anchor the left hand and extend the right arm high up to the ceiling as you breathe in. And thread it through as you breathe out. You're going to come onto your right shoulder, right side of the face, and maybe wrap the left hand behind the back, or keep it where it is. And shifting the weight into that right shoulder. If your left arm is wrapped behind you, peel the left shoulder back. And release the left hand back to the mat, engage the belly. Inhale your right hand back up towards the ceiling. Bring it back down on the exhale, finding ourselves back on our hands and knees. We're going to anchor the right hand, start to engage the belly. Raise the left arm up as you breathe in, and thread the left shoulder through as you breathe out. And shifting your weight into your left shoulder. And keeping the right hand where it is, or wrapping it behind the back. Release the right hand to the floor. Inhale the left hand to the ceiling. And slowly come undone, transitioning back to our hands and knees. Just walk the knees in so they're underneath the hips. And plant the hands underneath the shoulders. Lower the belly and tuck the toes. And then round the back and press back into your down dog. So pressing the hips back up towards the ceiling again. And keep the arms nice and long. And then start to widen the feet. Draw your pinky toes all the way out to the edges of the mat. And if you want to go wider, you can even bring the big toes just outside the edges of the mat. We're going to travel the hands back just about a third of the way. Shorten your down dog. So your heels should be closer to the floor this time. Centering through the right hand. And only if it's in your practice you can start to thread that left hand through towards your right shin. Ground through the right palm as you gaze underneath the right arm. And slowly come undone. You're going to center through the left hand and slide the right hand through towards the left leg. As you come undone, keep traveling the hands back towards the feet. I'm going to keep the knees wide, keep the feet wide, soften the knees, and wrap your hands around your opposite elbows. And just very gently start to sway the upper body side to side. And release the hands. Start to heel toe the feet closer together. And soften the knees. And bow the head. So keep the chin tucked. Keep the arms extended towards the floor. And slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Bringing your shoulders all the way up to your ears. And then dropping the shoulders down into your back pockets as we come up to standing. And we'll draw the hands to the lower back. Roll the shoulder blades together. Draw the elbows inward. And then press the hips out in front of you. And slowly bring yourselves back into neutral position. So options to step off the mat for more balance. Stay on the mat if you want a little bit more challenge to your balance pose. You're going to take the right leg, cross it over the left thigh. And flex the right foot, try to guide the knee open. Draw the hands to heart center. Keep grounding through the left leg. And then start to soften the waist. Hinge at the waist, pressing your hips back. And bringing the weight into that left heel. So floating pigeon. Opening the hips in the standing position. Keep that right knee active as it opens away from the body. Keep the right foot flexed. If it's in your practice, you can sink lower. And if it feels good, you can extend the arms to the side. Peel the shoulder blades together. Still maintaining a long neck. You slowly bring your hands back to heart center. We're going to upright the torso. So options to step out of the pose. We'll make a transition by releasing the right leg, hinging forward and extending the right leg back. So soften into your left knee, press your shoulders away from the ears, and try to dial the right toes down. We'll hold for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up, bringing the feet back together. Take a big inhale as you reach up. And on the exhale, folding forward. Let's inhale to a half lift. And exhale, fold. Softening the knees, turn the palms outward. Inhale, reach back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw the hands back to heart center. And twice more. Take a big inhale. Engage in the belly. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. One more time. Take a big inhale, expand the chest. And exhale, pressing the belly button in. I'm going to move the weight onto that right leg. Pick up the left leg and cross it over the right thigh. Making that figure 4. Flex your left foot and try to guide the hip open. When you're ready, you can start to soften into that right knee if it's in your practice. Keep opening through the left hip. Grounding through the right big toe. And the hands can stay at heart center or extend out to the side. Let's focus on opening that left hip, keeping the left foot engaged as well. And start to root down through your right foot, especially into the big toe. And just lengthen back up, release the leg. Feel free to step down with that left foot or transition by sending the left leg back. So soften into your right knee. Peel the shoulder blades together and shine the chest forward. I'm going to let the right toes dial down towards the mat. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Just slowly bring yourselves back up to standing. Engage the belly. Inhale, flip your palms overhead like you're pressing the ceiling away. Gaze up. Plug the shoulders into their sockets. Exhale, slowly fold all the way back down. Inhale, take a half lift. On the exhale, soften the knees, fold forward and travel the hands back to the top of your mat. Transition back into your down dog. Hips are nice and high. Let's begin to spread your fingers and soften the knees. Just allow your arms to lengthen, pressing the chest back towards your thighs. Just drawing your ears aside the shoulders. Allow the heels to slowly sink back down, pressing the thighs towards the back of your mat. And start to shift the weight out of your wrists, press into your finger pads, engage the belly, and start to glide forward as you inhale, drawing the right knee towards your right wrist. You're going to let the left foot come down. Just shift all of your weight into your right hip. Start to bring that right leg forward so your front leg is at 90 degrees. Just shift your left foot forward and bring that to 90 degrees as well. So you want that front knee and the back knee at a 90-degree angle. Start to square your shoulders towards the front of your mat. You're going to walk the hands forward. Transition onto your forearms. And if that doesn't feel good, just stay on your hands and shift the weight forward. So you have the option of using the block underneath your arms or underneath your hands. Allow your shoulders to gradually peel back away from your ears. Just expand the chest towards the front of your mat. If you feel like you want to go a little bit deeper in the pose, you can start to angle towards the top right corner of your mat. You can keep the right hand underneath you as that left hand reaches out. Maybe come all the way down to the forearm and continue to walk your left fingers away from the body. Next inhale, travel the hands back underneath the shoulders. You're going to keep the weight in that left leg, right side rather. Extend the left leg out and bring your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. And extend the left hand down the left leg and extend the right arm up towards the ceiling, spiraling the chest open and then bringing the right arm over your ear. Again, gently press the shoulders back. Try to bring that left rib cage to spiral up. As you inhale, begin to come undone, bringing the right hand behind you. On the exhale, we're going to press away from the ground, raising the hips, and take the left arm towards the ceiling. And again, spiral the chest open. Let's see if the hips can get a little bit higher. And then slowly come undone. You're going to release back to your seat. Slide the left leg back in. Walk your hands back under the shoulders. And from here, we can just go ahead and switch sides. From tabletop, you can start to bring your left knee forward. Draw the weight into that left hip and start to angle the left foot out towards the top right corner of the mat. Bringing our front leg to 90 degrees. Bringing our back leg to 90 degrees as well. And then peel the shoulders down and start to hinge forward at the waist. Maybe the hands travel in front of you. Maybe you come all the way down to the forearms. Where you can keep extending that right arm out. And start to intensify the pose. Slowly come undone, walking your hands back underneath the shoulders. We're going to swing the right leg around. So lengthen the right leg, bring your left foot to the inside of your right thigh and draw the right arm down the right leg. Draw the left arm towards the ceiling as you breathe in and then reaching over your ear as you breathe out. And come undone, take the left hand behind the back, anchor the right foot and press the hips up. And draw the right arm up, spiral the chest open, take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, slowly lower. Just bring the soles of the feet back together again. And this time, walk the hands behind the back. And slowly drawing your shoulders down as the heart lifts up. Press into your palms. Knees to your mat. So again, pressing the shoulders down, bringing the chest up, and pressing the knees down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come undone, bringing the knees together and then extending the legs straight out. Just make sure you have space on your mat. Ground through the backs of the knees, maybe flex the feet and lengthen your spine and retract the shoulders. To engage the belly. As you inhale, draw the arms all the way overhead, pausing at the top. Drawing the shoulders into their sockets. And then hinging forward as you exhale. Just release the hands wherever they fall. You might reach the shins, the heels, maybe the toes. And soften the shoulders back, bringing the chest forward, inhaling here. And the exhale, deepen into your fold. Once again, engage in the belly. We're going to release the arms overhead as you breathe in, holding the breath, drawing the shoulders down. With your belly engaged, slowly lower all the way down to your back as you exhale. Once you come down to your back, draw the arms back overhead, taking your left arm and your right. Once again, option to draw that right foot on top of the left. Come undone. You're going to bend the knees, ground feet. Through the press and glutes. Push your head towards the pause, towards the chin, fingers. Walk your shoulder blades and elbows closer together. So again, engage the glutes, press the hips up. And just try to lengthen your tailbone towards the knees, towards the feet. Try to expand the chest towards the chin. Engage the inner thighs. Taking one more big breath in. As you exhale, start to come undone, slowly lowering. Hug both knees into the chest. Ground the shoulders, extend the arms, engage the belly, knees to forward, and then the gaze over to the right. Back to the center. Start to draw the soles of the feet together. Maybe support the knees with your hands. Let the feet come down to the mat. Allow the knees to fall open again. Interlace the fingers just below the belly button. Just take one more big inhale through the nose. Pausing at the top. Keeping the right hand on the belly, move the left hand to the heart and take another breath in through the nose. Hold. And slowly sigh the breath out. Releasing the hands, gather both knees back into the chest, draw the thighs close together. Start to stir the knees in one direction. Circle the knees the other way. And hug the knees in. Curl up into a tight little ball. Make everything in as you inhale. On the exhale, you're gradually going to soften, releasing the back down into your mat and falling over to one side to find a fetal position. And just go ahead and close your eyes. And when you're ready, using our hands to slowly bring ourselves up into a comfortable seat. And sit up tall, cup the hands around the knees, and gently peel the shoulders down into your back pockets. Inhale the arms overhead, bringing the palms together. And exhale the hands to heart center. Maintain a long spine, retract the shoulder blades, engage the belly, bow the head. Exhaling. Stay empty at the bottom of that next breath out. Take a nice slow inhale through the nose. Sip in some more. And side out. Namaste.